Good evening and welcome. What for many was a back-to-the-grind Monday after a long holiday break turned into a travel nightmare due to a powerful and deadly winter storm that sliced its way across the country from the plains and Midwest all the way to Washington, D.C., where that city virtually shut down under its largest snowstorm in 3 years. At least 4 storm-related deaths were reported. Cities including Kansas City with 11 inches and Cincinnati yesterday saw their biggest snowfalls in decades. In addition to slick and snow-covered roads triggering hundreds of crashes, power outages are still affecting hundreds of thousands of residential and business customers. Tonight, the worst of the storm has passed, but airlines are still trying to unsnarl flight schedules after storm-related delays and cancellations brought post-holiday air travel to a crawl. Sam Brock starts us off from a snowy nation's capital. Sam, what's it like there tonight?
Yeah, Lester, good evening. Amazingly, still snowing. Lester, more than 80% of the departing flights today from DCA canceled. The airport says the runways now closed down as well. Some schools not reopening until Thursday as the storm continues to slow down many aspects of everyday life. Tonight, a bout of Arctic blast blanketing D.C. with more than a half-foot of snowfall, leading to serious safety hazards on the roads, like this crash today on the Beltway involving 4 vehicles, including a dump truck, a reminder of the rarity and danger of the system.
We haven't had snow like this really in memory. I mean, this is the most at one time that I've ever seen since living here.
Even as the snow also freezes activity into the city.
No people, no trucks, no cars, and a lot of empty space.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
The sprawling storm disrupting travel. Around 2,000 flights have been canceled and more than 6,000 delayed nationwide. This morning in Chicago, a ground stop at O'Hare Airport, and Kansas City International clocking 11 inches of snow just on Sunday, its 4th largest snowfall since 1888. At Reagan National, passengers hoping to get where they're going soon.
I heard about the storm, but I didn't think it was going to be an effect.
The dangerous conditions across the country's midsection causing at least 4 weather-related deaths. Kentucky's governor urging residents to take caution.
The most important thing that people can do today is to stay home and to stay safe.
The heavy snow burying cars. NBC's Maggie Vespa is in Kansas City, Missouri.
The roads here are an absolute mess. I mean, these cars clearly haven't moved since snow started falling. And officials here in Kansas City say cleanup could take days.
The severe weather also causing 300,000 customers from Virginia to Illinois to lose power. The snow shutting schools down across the country. In Washington, D.C., parents juggling work and childcare. Do you think you could keep this up with your kids?
Oh, God. I mean, I am emotionally prepared to have it go through Wednesday.
In a city normally defined by movement and chaos, Mother Nature hitting pause on almost everything.
And Sam, some of the dangers we've been seeing aren't over yet.
Well, Lester, bitterly cold air is going to grip the eastern half of the country. Temperatures plunging 10 to 25 degrees below normal. That deep freeze expected to last for days.
All right,
Lester?
Sam, thanks. Let's talk about that deep freeze. Al Roker is here. What are you looking at?
All right, well, right now, Lester, as we take a look, you can see the remnants of that snow still coming across Washington, D.C. That's just about done. As Sam mentioned, 10 to 25 degree below average temperatures tomorrow, right into the weekend. Wind chills, low single digits from Sioux Falls into the low 20s into the midsection of the country. And then we've got a second storm coming. It's going to move out of the Gulf, out into the Atlantic. Right now, what we're looking at from Thursday to Saturday, a widespread area from the mid-Atlantic down to the south with heavier snow, ice in the mid-Mississippi River Valley, strong storms down through the Gulf. The model's not quite sure right now, Lester, but we could be looking at a major snow impact event going into the weekend.
All right, Al, thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.